9 Treasures of Liuyin. This game has a parry, so it makes it into parry review. So this is a Chinese game from a Chinese studio. So when I went into the options menu, I couldn't understand anything. So I just played this game without touching any of the settings. So when you block at the last second, you do a parry, you'll know you did it because there's like this red aura that comes out of enemies when you successfully block at the last second. There's also a dodge, although I'm not sure. There is a sort of perfect dodge, but I don't know if it's only for all attacks or just for certain attacks. The parry for sure works on most attacks. However, because the game is in Chinese, I don't know if there's like unblockable attacks or if I missed something due to the game being in a language that I have not mastered. Well, I kind of missed a few things went over my head. But from what I played, like 99% of attacks are blockable, meaning you can parry them as well, and you can dodge them as well. Now, this game has some jank. Like sometimes I'll attempt to parry for an attack that appears as though it's gonna hit me, but then it like doesn't hit me. It's really strange. Like this game has jank, and the movement is also janky. There's a little bit of jank. Not enough that it's a deal breaker, but enough for you to notice that there's like jank in this game. There's also a counter attack. So like when you successfully parry, if you press the attack button quickly afterwards, you'll do a counter attack. And it works for every single attack that you parry. However, you do want to parry more than just one attack, because you will break the enemy's posture if you parry enough times. And then an X will appear above the enemy, or a Y, and then you'll be able to do the execution, right? Which works just like the counterattack, except that when you do the execution, you almost always kill the enemy after you perform it. But note that each time you parry, if you press the attack button, you will do like a separate animation that is not your regular light attack, meaning there is an automatic counterattack for every parry that you do, which is very good. So this game's gonna get a high rating on the parry metric. But as far as the fun and enjoyment, this game's kind of weird. There's something weird about this game. It's a mix between the jank and me not knowing Chinese. It's a mix of all those factors. Like, the elements are here. There's a parry, there's combat, right? There's a light attack, there's a dodge, a block, a perfect parry. All the elements are there. It's just that it's not refined enough. This game's not refined enough. It's a janky game. It's full of potential though, like full of potential, but I don't know, there's just like something, I don't quite know how to put my finger on it or describe it, but something about this game's off. So on the parry metric, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10 on the parry metric, and on the fun and enjoyment scale, I'm gonna give it a 6, just because there's jank and I don't know Chinese. Should I say Mandarin or Chinese? I don't even know, man. That's how foreign all this is to me. You can parry the bosses as well. Not every attack, though. You can't parry every attack. This dude does like a red growling attack where it's like a force field and you just have to like walk away from him. Otherwise, he'll just take damage. So, right, you can't parry every single attack, but you can parry most attacks. I mean, the game is good enough. I'm sure if I was Chinese, I'd be loving this game. But, you know, well, I'm having a hard time because I don't know the language. So, thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy.